Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel Bold and Beautiful episode. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Steffy plots full control of Forrester for herself, Ridge betrayed again? Remy kidnaps Electra when all differently fails, sends Will into fear mode. Brooke refuses to kick Hope off her property, Ridge leads rather. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester may follow through on a serious trouble in the coming months. Some huge changes are coming if Steffy has anything to say about it, so let's talk about all the drama. In Bold and the Beautiful's December 11 occasion, Steffy made it clear that Hope Logan would wish she'd walked down and no way looked back after she was fired. Now that Hope's involved in Carter Walton's preemption plot, Steffy is hopping frenetic and ready to make her pay. The contest between Hope and Steffy has escalated to a whole new position, so Steffy advised that Hope just made her adversary her worst agony. You can go that Steffy's going to do whatever it takes to recapture control of Forrester Creations. Incompletely because it's her family company, and incompletely because she refuses to let Hope win. Steffy is going to take great pleasure in tearing Hope down, so a huge part of that will be chancing a way to undo this power snare with Carter. Justin Barber couldn't help the Forresters, but Steffy may counsel up with someone differently and hope for better results. Since Carter played dirty with those LLC papers, there's also a chance Steffy will respond with a dirty move of her own. Steffy might find some way to stamp the LLC paperwork and trick Carter into handing back control. Whatever the case, Steffy wants to recapture power at Forrester Creations and may not be willing to partake this time around. It's easy to imagine Steffy wanting to take back full control of Forrester herself, leaving Ridge Forrester to face another major treason. Still, Steffy may suppose Ridge is just as bad as Carter when it comes to Logan manipulation. If Ridge and Brooke Logan manage to survive their rearmost extremity as a couple, there have clearly been plenitude of times in the history when Steffy felt like Ridge wasn't esteeming her opinion. Steffy might decide that as long as Ridge is with Brooke, he can't be trusted to run Forrester Creations alongside her. Perhaps Steffy could get Eric Forrester and indeed Thomas Forrester's support on this in the end. Steffy might be poised to recapture the throne on her own and give Ridge another reason to whine. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Steffy will get fierce in the coming occurrences, so stick with us for updates on her plans and prognostications on any big commercial news. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Remy kidnaps Electra when all differently fails, sends Will into fear mode. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Remy Price has decided that Los Angeles isn't the place for Electra Forrester. Since Remy feels like LA is fake and superficial, he's eager to get Electra far down from there, and far down from Will Spencer. Effects didn't go well when Remy tried to visit Electra at Forrester Creations, so now he's colluding with deep fake prints again. Since Electra was lowered enough to leave city the last time this happened, Remy must be hoping she'll abandon Los Angeles coming. Remy also mentioned that it used to be their dream to go to New York. You can go that Remy's counting on playing his cards right and making that dream come true. Still, the plan could boomerang if Will Spencer helps Electra put the mystification pieces together and realize Remy is the one who's targeting her. It's actually crazy that Electra doesn't find Remy's compulsive jest and unforeseen LA move suspicious by now. Of course, it's possible Remy might move Electra to go with him willingly if she continues to trust him for reasons no bone can explain. It's also possible Remy will kidnap Electra and flee with her as a last report. When all differently fails, Remy may abduct Electra and shoot Will into fear mode. Maybe Remy could make it look like Electra left city of her own volition, but Will might suspect that's not the case. It's easy to imagine Ivy Forrester agreeing with Will and potentially growing relatively suspicious of Remy too. Will might eventually seek Bill Spencer's help searching for Electra and Remy, so this could protest off an instigative new chapter of the story. There might be a New York adventure complete with new sets and plenitude of hot, bold, and the beautiful drama. On the other hand, Remy might have to extemporize and hold Electra hostage in Los Angeles after all. It wouldn't be ideal since Remy doesn't like LA, but he might decide it'd be better to make it look like Electra left by herself. That way, Remy could keep Electra locked up as his enough little pet nearly and pretend he's just as upset as Will if the bobbies start smelling around. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Remy will go to Axis, so stick with us for further prognostications on what he'll do to Electra and updates on any hijacking news that might be brewing. The Bold and the Beautiful Friday, December 13 recap Brooke refuses to kick Hope off her property, Ridge leads rather. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Friday, December 13 reveals that Brooke Logan pushed Ridge Forrester to stop demonizing her son, but he couldn't believe she was defending Hope Logan and Carter Walton after their treason. Ridge felt that Brooke should be defending him rather and went on a rant about the way Hope manipulated men. Brooke dissented, so Ridge wondered if Hope was just an empty whore also. Brooke was repulsed over Ridge using whore to describe her son since he knew that word cut deeply for her. When Brooke asked if Ridge studied of her that way too, he denied it. At one point, Brooke admitted she understood Hope and Carter's perspective on some position since the Logan's benefactions had been disrespected for times. Still, Ridge didn't see it that and eventually claimed he couldn't stay on the same property as Hope. Since Brooke refused to protest Hope and Beth Spencer out of the cabin, Ridge said he'd leave rather and took off. Brooke pounded her fist in frustration and cried as she tried to wrap her head around everything just played out. At the Precipice House on Friday's bold and the beautiful occasion, Taylor Hayes was floored over Carter actually filing the LLC paperwork and taking over the company with Hope's help. Steffy Forrester talked to Taylor about the whole fire before Ridge showed up with updates on how he walked out on Brooke. Taylor was surprised over that news and heard Steffy invite Ridge to stay there with them. Once Steffy pulled Ridge into a warm grasp, Taylor came over to make it a group clinch. Meanwhile, Remy Price continued making libelous deep fake snaps of Electra Forrester. Although Remy was sorry to have to do this again, he refused to let Lay change Electra and couldn't lose her to Will Spencer. Remy also flashed back to supporting Electra over the first round of deep fake prints, so he recalled hugging her and promising he wasn't going anywhere. At Forrester Creations, Will and Electra set up out that Carter and Hope were in charge now. Electra got consolation that the jewelry line was a pivotal part of Carter's plan, so Electra and Ivy Forrester could stay on board. Will was thrilled to hear about Hope's line being reinstated, but Electra admitted she felt a little weird about all this since Steffy had always been so nice to her. Down in the salon laterally, Electra bothered that she'd hurt Remy's passions before. Will played down that idea and got Electra to concentrate on him rather, so they participated a kiss. Our prognostications allude that the near Will and Electra get, the further chaos Remy will beget for them both. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Remy is about to blow up Electra's world each over again, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.